Hey everybody, happy Sunday. So I am doing this video as a response to my video I did yesterday about an experience we had at a restaurant with my kids and I. And based on some of the comments, I realized that I left a lot of stuff out that was imperative. So I'm gonna fix that in this video. The first thing is, I would never come to anyone disrespectful or rude. I've been in the customer service industry for a majority of my working life, so I would never ever do that. And so when I spoke to the waitress, I was very respectful. She even joked and laughed, and so did the manager, so it wasn't any ill will or bad feelings. I paid the rest of my bill, which was almost $100, and I tipped very well, so there's that. But the reason why I asked for a discount or a refund for my son's meal was because his chicken was overcooked. We have been to this restaurant many times. My son has ordered that meal before. He's loved it, he's finished it, so that's why he ordered it again. But this time the only edible thing on the plate was his French fries, so that's why that's what he ate. It was literally 10 French fries on the plate. I didn't wait to the end of the meal to complain. I was waiting for the waitress to come back, and at that time we were waiting for my husband's meal. My other daughter was still eating. I was still touching my food, even though it wasn't great, but I didn't complain about my food. And my other daughter was still working on her stuff and waiting for her dessert, because we ordered all of our stuff kind of at once so that she wouldn't have to come back and forth for orders. And so usually when we go to a restaurant, and if my kids don't like the food just because it's their taste, they don't like it, but nothing's wrong with the way it was cooked or prepared, we just pay for it, we bring it home, and then we jazz it up, or my husband will just warm it up and eat it the next day or that night. So no harm, no foul. That's what we usually do. But if something's wrong with the way the meal was prepared, then I'm going to ask for the meal to be comped or discounted, especially with my experience in the industry. And even someone else on here had mentioned the same thing about her experience with the restaurants she worked for. They would automatically comp it. So, and they do that even if you eat the majority of the meal and you liked it and then complain about it later. Most restaurants will do that. But I wasn't doing that. The chicken was overcooked. Bringing it home, it would have ended up in the trash anyway, because you can't cook overcooked chicken, at least from my experience. So that's why I returned it. That's why I asked for some kind of refund. And $5 for 10 French fries. I need you guys to see this. Can you imagine going to a McDonald's or any fast food place, or even a restaurant, and paying $5 for 10 French fries, or paying $5 for a small fry? And McDonald's will give you more than 10 French fries in their small fries, but even they charge, I think, $2 or some change for their small fry. Imagine paying $5 for that. That just didn't make sense to me. That's what they charge for a basket of fries, and that's not what he ate. Now, if they had said, hey, can we bring you a basket of fries instead? Absolutely, I would have taken that deal. But by that time, he had lost his appetite, and the chicken was just jacked up. So there's the context. My bad for not giving that up earlier. I was just discombobulated with all that and trying to get the information to you guys. But I will make sure to give you all the context next time. And thank you for listening. Thank you for your feedback, because everyone's opinions is valid, including mine. And I appreciate you guys. Bye.